for their first world medal. So breaking into the circuit, getting onto the podium, and it's like almost sometimes once that seal is broken, it just continues to happen. So this could be really big for one of these athletes.
Hard hands here.
I can imagine getting 5th place and leaving here with just that chance of a medal right on the tip of your tongue. There's not a whole lot worse, I believe.
No, that's not a nice feeling at all, finishing 5th at World Championships. It's a long old journey home, what might have been, but that will be far from the minds of both of these wrestlers here. Both looking for that big bronze medal. Well, we saw what it meant before to Hiroyo Suzuki from Japan to claim that bronze. Will it be Canada or China? STASIO or PALIHA? Not much to choose between the two of them in the opening minute. The referee has a little look at STASIO.
Passive called against STASIO. In the next 15-20 seconds, we'll see another passive call if there's no scoring.
Well, tense times here. Bronze medal at stake. Both wrestlers keeping their legs well back, shooting for that single leg. STASIO, good defense from China's PALIHA.
Officials are watching for STASIO's head. It's buried in PALIHA's shoulder. And I know that PALIHA's holding her there, but they're looking that her head is buried. They're saying head up red, and they're going to offer this passive call right now. There it is.
And so just explain a little detail there. If your head is down, that means you're not trying to engage, or?
It's a
sign.
It's a sign of passivity. If your head is buried and your head is blocked onto your opponent, where can you go? It's very difficult to change your level there. You can't really reach and grab them. If your forehead's on them, that means probably your backside is back, and it's going to be difficult to score.
Yep, it is difficult to score. As you said, that head position so important. STASIO's got her head buried again, so she won't be able to see, but she will be able to hear the whistle of the ref and the point.
And the point goes, and now you heard that ding dong, ding dong.
That was nicely done.
It's different than the end of a period. Thank you. The ding dong is the end of the 30-second shot clock. The gong is the end of the period.
Plenty to ponder there. Sound effects and accents.
Boy.
Brian Hazard, announcer extraordinaire.
John, you're too kind.
I know. I don't mean any of it.
I know you don't. That's okay. Makes me feel good while I'm here.
That's it. It's all about sincerity. Once you can fake that, you've got it made. Trying to fake her way forward there. STASIO trying to pull her way back in. Last 10 seconds. It's been a stalemate. It's not been a classic by any means, but not too much damage done in terms of the Canadian STASIO's ambitions. PALIHA, the slight advantage. And she will be ushered back to her coach.
Yeah. Interesting, if you watch PALIHA's position, she's whizzing one side and pulling her head with the other side, and then interlocking her hands on her arms. So she's holding and almost like a lock. So STASIO has nowhere to go. That to me is more passive than if I'm burying my head, because you're not allowing, and from that position, there's not a whole lot of places PALIHA can go either. So I believe they're gonna have to call it the other way here in this second period, at least to give that equality in the match.
Interesting. For STASIO, she's fell foul of that, keeping the head in the wrong place, but the power of PALIHA, she's contributing to that, but they've separated a little bit of distance now. Of course, they now come back head to head. STASIO, has she learned anything during that 1 minute gap?
A lot of head fakes, but again, faking to fake isn't an attack.
Exactly. Well, you could probably just hear the Canadian coach talking just about that. Put the pressure, put the pressure. And there is a little bit of pressure now on PALIHA.
And this is what changed the bout in our last bronze medal match, was Suzuki when that clock came on for her, she went right after it. But PALIHA is taking it the other way and waiting for the point to come.
Yep, Suzuki was 0 to 60 in 1 second, but from 0 to 30, and there's somebody at the door. STASIO back in this one. She has criteria. Shoots for the legs though. Gives up the back though. PALIHA in trouble.
Pancake position. PALIHA gave her chest. STASIO pulled and took her arm around the chest and whipped her to her back. This could be curtains for PALIHA.
Yeah, PALIHA trying to bridge. One shoulder certainly down. The referee having a close look. Could it be all over? The Canadian coach certainly thinks so. If you see it, you've got to call it. Referee sees it. Referee calls it.
And opportunistic. The first attack that PALIHA hit was caught right away by STASIO with a whip to her back and a fall. A huge victory for Justina STASIO.
Canada, your winner, Justina STASIO.
Oh, what a performance, what a turnaround. PALIHA, you called it, Brian. You said she was being negative, she wasn't getting involved. And sometimes you can lose the momentum there and forgot about what to do as an attacking force. Found herself on her back.